What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at desireLess, where we're helping running back elevate and dominate the game. Today, I have something special for you guys. We're going to break down Christian McCaffrey's film, alright? His all-22 film showing you how he showcased his vision, his explosiveness, and how he used his strengths and be able to produce at a high level in NFL. Christian McCaffrey is one of the smartest players out there in football, and I want you to understand that a lot of things he does is ability, but some of it is cognitively too, and some of the stuff you can also steal. Look at his path, look at how he presses the hole, look at how he steers square, sell defenders a dream, all of that stuff that you can do and can add a couple hundred yards to next season. Would it be worth it if you watch this full video? Exactly. If I get you 300 yards just off of this film study, it would be worth it. So make sure you guys watch the full video. But I have nothing else to say. Let's get into it. All right, let's break down some of his plays. Now, some of the stuff that we went over, one, it was hard to find some all 22 clips on YouTube. You know, we ain't got no all 22 access just yet. That is coming soon, but a lot of these plays aren't going to be just highlight plays. Like, this isn't a highlight, just watch some of his best plays. No, we're going to watch how he sees the game, because most of football, 95% of football, is not highlights, it's actual real game stuff. So we're going to see just some regular plays, man, but watch how he turns these regular plays and makes them pretty good. All right, right here, it's got a little out route, boom. Bro, watch how running backs, watch this, watch how when he gets a flat route, he understands, one, boom, he gets the ball. He understands defender come at an angle. He uses his leverage against him. Boom. Get right under him and get a vertical. I love that, bro. I love that. Look how he catch the ball. He sees the defender. He understands I'm gonna make a miss, but he didn't just make a miss and try to run way back, all the way back over here. No. He got back upfield. And as a running back, you want to get north and south as fast as possible, as soon as possible. I know a lot of times you see guys making plays for their running sideline to sideline, but the higher level you go, the more north and south you get, the better it will be. Really north, because you don't want to go south. That means you're going backwards. But you want to make sure you get upfield, and I love that about CMC. Right here, we have a little outside zone toss. So the running back outside zone, the first man you're reading is that end-man line of scrimmage. So this guy, George Kittle, you're reading his block. You're reading his block, and then you're reading 65's block. So the two blocks you're reading right here. So Christian McCaffrey, he already sees it, boom. He understands where the hole is going to be. He's going to give what they call a bang, which is you're going to hit it right under the tight end's block. So watch how he accelerates. He doesn't pitter patter nothing. He understands I'm going to get contact, but guess what? The hole, the seam is right here. Stiff arm, and that's the thing, man. As a running back, you got to just run. When you see the hole in his own scheme, you take your 3 read steps, you puncture. When you take your 1, 2, 3, you see that puncture? Boom, get upfield. I love it. Right here. Watch another thing. McCaffrey knowing his awareness, knowing the defender's right there. Now this is high IQ stuff right here. All right, let me play the full thing. Because most young running backs, they would have caught the ball. They'd have been doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's take it up. They'd have caught the ball and they went down the flat. All right, but him having understanding the body awareness, understanding that as an NFL, you know, there's going to be guys on you. So when you catch the ball, you kind of got to do like a little pivot right here, a little pivot to make a move on the defender just like that, and then get upfield. Double in trouble. He knew plays over with right here. Plays over with. He makes the guy miss. He's getting upfield. Double. As a running back, man, just double it just to make sure they coming for that ball. Especially college NFL, they coming for that ball. All right, right here, we got a little option route. Watch this. Oh my God, this is beautiful. So what he does is a spray release. The reason why he's spray release like that is because as a running back, if you can't just like predetermine where you're gonna go, because that edge might knock you out your socks. We don't want that. So we got a spray release. Read what he's going at. Okay, let's see. You see 54. He's going up the field. He's like he's about to try to do something with CMC. And guess what? He cuts under it. Oh, get under it. Boom. And look at that head, man. That's why I always say, man, you gotta exaggerate the drills. Look at that head fake. Boom. Get upfield. Now he did not catch the ball, but it's still a good route. Inside zone. Inside zone. So you're reading the first defender play side to the center. So Aaron Donald right here is our first read. So you understand? All right, bet. What is he showing us? Right now, we're not going to AD spot because right now he's getting the blocker. He's kicking him out this way. So let's go to the next down line scrimmage. Now there is a double team right here that we could press it up in here, but it's really nothing there. All right, it's nothing there. The O-line hasn't climbed to that second level defender yet. So he's still being patient. But understand that in their scheme, they got a little kickback, a little kick block coming in. So usually when you have a little kick action, there's a crease that potentially can pop up, and that's what CMC sees. Boom. Understand? Look at him. He still presses the hole though. He doesn't just automatically go. He doesn't just turn and run right now. He presses it, jump cuts, get vertical, and then bounces it. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. I just like you to look at the small details. He jump cuts, but he doesn't just run just straight like out like this. No, he gets vertical as much as he can. And then he realizes, shit, I can go around him. Now, honestly, me personally, I probably would have stayed vertical, but hey, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in the game. Right here, inside zone action. Who we reading? Reading that play side tackle. And we're going down the line. He's our 1, he's our 2, he's our 3. That's all inside zone. You're reading the down lineman. Aiming point A gap. We see it right now. They getting washed down. Even Aaron Donald, the 3. You rarely get to the 3, but you look, he's getting washed down too. So what we gonna do? Ooh, yeah, I don't think I understand, man. As a running back, 1, okay, boom, he gets in there. All right, now what he could have did, he didn't just try to just engage with Bobby Wagner right here, but like, hey, I'm stronger than you, this and that. No, he trusts his block because he understands that in the zone scheme, these linemen, they're climbing to the backers. You just got to be patient. You got to be square. They're climbing to the backers. Trent Williams, he's working to Bobby Wagner. You just got to wait for them. Once they engage with the backer, then that's when you explode through the hole. Look at him, patience. Jump cut, staying square, get vertical. Once again, he didn't just run straight to the sideline, man. That's why I'm saying he's so smart. He didn't run straight to the sideline. He gets vertical. When you get vertical, what he did was he forced 6 to get engaged with this block. So now when he bounces it, 6 can't really put a finger on him because he's already engaged with the block. Chris McCaffrey has a full head of steam. He's engaged in the block. Compared to if he just ran right now, if he just went sideline right now, 6 would have had a clear shot because he never would have been engaged with the block. And that's one of the things to understand as a running back, understanding leverages and understanding, okay, I need him to commit. I want everybody as a running back. If I had one rule to tell you guys, is that when you go in, more you go vertical, the more defenders press on top of you. Pause. But they press down, and that's when you can either jump cut left or right and then bounce it. And then that's when they're stuck with the, usually at that time they're kind of engaged in a block or something like that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's beautiful. Let's watch that one more time. Watch this. He gets it. Jump cuts. He trusts the block. I know it's coming. Oh, get vertical. Let's just get engaged. And after that, we get back. Get around. Get vertical again. Right here. We got another outside zone toss. It's kind of cut off. You know, I had to scrape these videos from who knows. But right here, outside zone. Just like the same principle, you're reading E-man a lot of scrimmage and then going down the line. They getting kicked out. This guy getting kicked out. All right, the flow, they're flowing over the top. They make it pretty easy. But watch this though. Once again, he knows his leverages. He understands the blocks. He understands when you get out of here. Christian McCaffrey didn't just decide to cut all the way back right away, or he didn't decide to go up here. He knows at this point that he's going back here. He knows. It wasn't like he just didn't know where he's going. He knows he's going to cut back. We understand. If he goes right now, 33, it's just going to, Jamal Adams is going to follow him, and it's going to be a tackle. So I press it, let him get engaged. 55's engaged. Boom. Now I go back. And now, hey, it's a foot race. You're going against 4-2 right there, man. 21. That's 4-2. Seller a dream, though. Look at this. I want you to understand, too, as a running back, if you want to make guys miss, seller a dream. His body doesn't say he's slowing down, or his body doesn't say that he's cutting back. His hips, head, shoulders, his head's looking back a little bit, but his body's telling him he's still going, so that's how he's able to get under him. Boom, get under him. Same thing Jamal Adams. Jamal Adams didn't know what the heck was going on. Cut under. All right, right here we got a little inside zone to the right. Split action out of the eye. Who's my reads? This is my 1. First play side defender. Down lineman to the play side of the center. So right here, he's our 1, 2, and 3. That's all we're reading inside zone. That's all we're reading. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is why you gotta stay square, bro. Jump cut. He presses it. He sees everything getting washed down. So you already know our 1. They're doing some type of blitz, so their gaps are getting wide. So CMC already knows he's cutting back into it. But watch this. Jump cut. He didn't just jump cut and turn and run. No, he stays square. Because why? Because the offensive line, they're still working up. He following his blocks. Oh. Now he could have pressed a little bit more. I would have loved for him to press this a little bit more. Right here. Press this a little bit more. It's good. But overall, man, I mean, he does a decent job of selling him a dream. I think he could have gave more shoulder. If he'd put his hips more in the direction this way, what I call sell her dream. If his hips would have been more this way, his shoulders are this way and his head's this way, but his hips are still a little face forward. If he'd have pressed it more and gave some more hips, I'm probably 36 would have fell down to the ground. But overall, still a good run. Right here, we got outside zone. Bringing that in man on line of scrimmage. Boom, bang. Ooh, and I love how he followed it. He trusted. Even though you bang it, you're not bending it. It's not a cutback. We're just hitting it under that tackle. But guess what? We're still following because we understand our old linemen, they're running this way too. And they're running and they're climbing to the second level. So we got to still trust it. Stiff arm, playing fast. Stiff arm and Bobby Wagner. CMC ain't the strongest dude in the world. He only benched 225 9 times at his combine. Alright? But he just played. If you play fast and you understand the scheme, he already knows he's hitting it right here. He already knows right here he's hitting it. Alright? Boom. Now you have to explode. You have to explode. Understand the blocks. Understand we're not just cutting it. This is fool's gold right here. We don't want this. Read the leverage of the box. Understand the scheme. Understand the scheme. You know you're still supposed to get outside. You puncture. Boom. You get back outside. Follow your blocks. Alright. And look at him, man. Showing good yak. Sell her a dream. Sell her a dream. That's what I mean, man. Sell her a dream. This is pretty easy read. There's nothing to it. Power play. It's just there. It's just there. Right here. He's getting vertical. He knows. Look at his body language. His body language is telling him he's going to the corner of the pylon. Makes a cut. What happens 34? He's on the knees. He gets lucky. He gets lucky. But he's holding on to dear life, man. So, all right, you guys. So that's going to cap off the video of the Christian McCaffrey game day, game film, all 22 analysis. Understand, this wasn't some of his best plays. One, it was hard to find some of them. And two, because all 22 film is studying the position. It's not about studying his highlights. It's studying the plays of the regular plays that happen majority of the game. Basic 4-yard gains, this and that. Like, study. Look at their body language. Understand, copy their patterns. Copy what he's doing. When he catches the ball, be prepared to make a move. All that stuff you can train mentally. All right? Because like I said, you only get trained physically 2 hours a day at most. What? Mentally, though, I can study the game 8 hours a day if I wanted to. And that's if you want to. Obviously, you gotta be that extreme. But understand, the way you can grow mentally is there's no ceiling to it. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're a running back and you like this analysis, you like how the one-on-one coaching I provide, or the coaching I just did on Christian McCaffrey, and you want something like that for yourself where you have a full system around you. You have running back specific training, nutrition, film study, running back specific workouts, everything to make you a complete elite running back. All right, all that stuff to make you dominant. We provide one-on-one coaching in our premium coaching program. We coach running backs and help them become elite. It's a full system. It isn't just training or footwork. No, it's a full system built around you to help you hit your goals. So it sounds like something you're interested in, hit the link in the description down below. Let's book a strategy call, see if we can help you out. Only if you're serious, though. Only serious. We only take a certain amount of running backs. It's a selective group. We only take guys who are serious and who actually want to get better, who's going to study film, and who's going to do things like this and do extra work and mobility and everything. And we can help you get an extra couple hundred yards next season. Is it worth it? If you go from 700 yards to 1,300 yards, is it worth it? Sure it is, because 1,300 yards compared to 700 yards is much different than college coaches. All right, so if you're interested in that, hit the link in the description, book a strategy call, or if you want to know more information, DM us RDS on Instagram. Hey, we can help you out there. But that's all I got for you guys, so we will catch you next time.